You know, it's always nice to know what JRPGs are coming out in a year, but I feel it's even better when a new JRPG just comes out of nowhere and sweeps me off my feet. And that's where we get Project Triangle Strategy, a new JRPG from Square Enix utilizing the 2D HD graphical look that Octopath Traveler showed us. And man oh man, does this game look magnificent. Let's get into it. Just like Octopath Traveler, Traveler Strategy graces us with its aesthetic first and foremost. As I mentioned earlier, the 2D HD graphics are here on full display looking absolutely gorgeous. Looking to push past the limit of what Octopath Traveler showed us. Seeing all the sprites moving in battle and particle effects in the water just glistening, it just all looks really stunning and draws me into the game. The game takes place in the middle of a war and the demo slaps us right in the middle of the story, where shit is going down and life-altering decisions need to be made. This was smart of Square Enix as it gives us a chance to see, even at a surface level, what this story, along with the characters, are all about. The game has a sort of morality system. In this game you have morals, liberty, and utility, with choices in the game tipping the scale to one of those three. And those choices will shape your allies and probably change the story in a pretty drastic way. I hope the game has a good number of choices and paths that will be available in the game, so of course no one playthrough ends up being the same, well, I guess for the most part. The demo gives us a very major choice, pretty much having to decide if you should sacrifice one of your allies to stop the violence and keep from getting slaughtered by the opposing army breathing down your necks, or to hold the line and keep your ally by your side and deal with the army that far outranks you. Not only is it about making that choice, but you will also have to convince other allies to support your decision. This sort of in a way reminded me of Disgaea's Dark Assembly, where you have to convince a jury to pass bills, but you know, I assume in this one you don't have the option of destroying everyone if they don't see things your way. But I am assuming that some of the choices will lead to your allies betraying you if they don't like the outcome, and you may soon find yourself fighting them in battle. That sort of reminds me of Fire Emblem Fates in a way. And the meat and the potatoes of this game is of course its tactical combat. I feel we can never have enough tactical games. This game takes place on a good field, and of course you have your own set of characters storming the field ready to take out the opposition. The game doesn't have enemy phases and player phases, so you'll have to watch the turn order at the bottom of the screen to see who's coming up next. I for one like enemy and player phases in tactical games, but it's not really a big deal if it's not there. I do feel the turn order display should be to the left or to the right of the UI, because personally I kind of overlook who's going next when it's at the bottom. As always, you have your standard attacks and skills, and you can use along with classes for each character, like an archer, a lancer, swordsman, or magic user. As the demo sets us right in the middle of the game, sort of, you're given a good amount of characters to play as, each with their own class, giving you a lot of flexibility in battle. The game is also set at a higher difficulty, so you can fully experience and make use of all the battle mechanics. To use skills and magic instead of a pool of MP, the game opts for TP, and each character is giving a set amount of little TP orbs in battle, and each turn your character can replenish a set amount. Utilizing your very limited pool of TP is going to be key when winning battles. The game also sports the enemy line of sight indicator that I really appreciated in Fire Emblem Three Houses. You also be able to utilize field hazards like exploding houses to take out some of your enemies. One thing real quick, I want to address the English voice acting in the game. At one point in the beginning, I thought the English voice acting was kind of iffy, almost borderline bad, but as I kept playing the game, I felt like the voice acting improved. It was weird, so I hope maybe for a lot of other people there's a dual audio option. All in all, Triangle Strategy looks like a game I cannot wait to sink my teeth into when it finally releases. As I said, I'm always open and willing to play a tactical game when it releases. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Did you play the demo? Are you enjoying it? Did you really like it? Or maybe you didn't like it. What are some things they need to change up in the battle system, or maybe even the story? I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.